Alrighty guys, what is going up? Welcome back to the Best Investing Money Management channel on YouTube. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the top 3 monthly dividend ETFs to buy right now. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, concerns, make sure you guys ask them down in the comments. And guys, we do have merch. Make sure you guys check that out. I'll put a link to it down below. And if you want to learn more about investing in the market, check out my course. Now, done with that. Roll the intro. Let's go. Come on. Bang. Alrighty guys, the very first ETF that we are going to be covering is ticker symbol SDIV here. This is the Global X Fund, Global X SuperDividend ETF. So that is a very confusing name, but looking at the chart, it's not very expensive, right? You can see it does have some resistance up here at about $16, $15. Right in that range, we have that tendency to see a little bit of sell-off near and around there every single time, right? So that's going to be the hardest point for this ETF to break above. It does have heavy support down here at about $10, more support here at $9, and obviously with this massive dip, this was during the March crash of 2020, pretty much when everything was selling off, right? This thing sold off, went from $15 all the way to $6, and then it pretty much slowly has been rebounding ever since. Lately, there's been a lot of volatility with the general market, making this stock this ETF a little volatile. But like always, one of the main reasons why people love this stock or this ETF, why do I keep calling it a stock, is for the dividends. You can see it does pay out about a 10-cent dividend every single month. So the beauty of this is you will start compounding your money, which is fantastic. And the great thing is having that passive income. Now, obviously with this right now, you always want to invest in in companies or ETFs that have that general upward trend. This one here, your money's not going to grow as well as, investing in the S&P 500. But the beauty of it is having that passive income, right? That 10 cents every month, the more shares you have, you can easily develop, another income stream with just under $20. It's a great way to build wealth. Not to mention, guys, it does have a whole bunch of holdings, anything from common stocks, real estate REITs, which are just real estate ETFs. Some of the top holdings are Iron Mountain and a whole bunch of mining companies, metal companies. So given those are the top holdings, you will see a little more volatility with them here. The next one here is ticker symbol DIV here. Now you may notice that this one does look a little better. The reason why is because we have this. We have a general upward trend, which is fantastic. Anytime you invest in a company or ETF, you want to make sure the trend is in your favor. And right now, as you can see, we do have that great upward trend. Now, some of the top holdings for this, we do have Public Storage, CubeSmart, Iron Mountain, very similar to the last one. And you will notice that this one does pay out about a 9-cent dividend every single month. So it's not as good as the other one. That's one of the perks of SDIV. This one pays about, a 9-cent dividend. And it's going to be a little more expensive. It's right at about $20 a share. So for me, you can see the massive sell-off. And you can see it's pretty much slowly been working its way back up, hitting some highs recently. And then with all the volatility we've seen over the past couple of weeks, we've seen some sell-off from this. So looking at support and resistance, if you guys want to look at that, resistance would be pretty much right here at about 20. Anything up above 20 would be that resistance. Does have some pretty heavy support here right near and around this $18, $17 mark. As you can see, it hits it several times, establishing that very strong support. It does have more support here at 18 as well. 1862, you can see it hits it several times right there. This one here does carry a lot of potential. The reason why I like this one is it does have that nice and steady upward trend, but you will start growing your money rather than developing that passive income. Both ways are fantastic, guys, and this is just one that I would highly recommend picking up. Now, the next one here is ticker symbol SPHD. Yeah, SPHD. Now, this one here, one of the main reasons why a lot of people love it is because of the growth, right? As you can see, this one here has by far the largest upward trend, which, like always, the trend is what? The trend is your friends. So you can see it does have that nice and steady upward trend, and you will start compounding your money with about a 14-cent dividend, which is, yes, the largest dividend so far. But the thing about it is this is going to be a little more expensive company or ETF, coming in at about $44.42. Some of the top holdings on this one are going to be Iron Mountain again. As you can see, Iron Mountain's a very, very popular one. It does have some ExxonMobil, some AT&T, and a lot of other common stocks listed in the S&P 500 low volatility dividend index, which is a index that tracks a lot of the high dividend movers, which is fantastic. Now, obviously, guys, all these are fantastic. All of these carry so much potential. Good strategy for them. Instead of trying to time them, just dollar cost average them. Just be very consistent with your investments. Whether you invest, $1 a day, whether you invest $5 every week, just be consistent. It's not about putting up a ton of money all up front. As long as you're consistent, consistency wins. And the way I always like to explain it is, if you work out one time, are you going to be in shape? Absolutely not. If you work out 2 times, are you going to be in shape? No. But if you're consistent and you go, let's just say 3 times a week, and you just develop that routine, you will get in shape. I have the very similar thing with investing. If you invest 1 time, that's great. But if you invest 2 times, that's even better. But if you're consistent with your investments, that's where wealth is made. And all these guys, like I said, carry a lot of potential, and all are fantastic ETFs that I would highly recommend. So guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. We will see you guys later in another episode. Remember to stay happy, guys, stay positive, and stay safe. Take care. So guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, concerns, make sure you guys ask them down below. And we'll see you tomorrow in another episode. Take care.